Welcome to the world of learning transfer. It is complex, multifaceted, and has been relatively ignored by professionals in the field. Our interest is particularly in the assessment and evaluation of whether the investment in learning and development is having both impact and adding value. Our current research in Europe in 2015 suggested that we are wasting 59 billion euros in not measuring the impact of training and development. In the USA, in the same year, out of a budget of 107 billion US dollars, the research suggests only 10 to 30 billion dollars is hitting its mark. Governments, clinicians, education and businesses are investing large amounts of money without adequate data in the hope that people will change their behavior, perform at a higher level, and apply their learning. Since PricewaterhouseCoopers suggested that 47% of CEOs don't have the data to confidently invest in people development, one suspects there is a willful blindness happening within the learning and development community. And why is that? We believe there are significant gaps in the ability to provide data which addresses the issue of learning transfer and impacts on the community of interest involved in delivering learning. There may be a strategic gap. The alignment between the business and organizational and learning strategy, role and tasks, and the knowledge, values, beliefs, and the behavior of people within that organization. A performance gap. The distance between where the organization wants to be strategically and where it is now, and the focus, capability, and resources required to bridge that gap may be significant. The knowing-doing gap. The distance between what we know and how we behave. The difference between knowing something and being able to apply it may be large. An engagement gap. The learning interventions have the engagement of all the stakeholders in a learning cycle which is integrated and in which the stakeholders are fully accountable and responsible for delivery. And finally, a delivery measurement value gap, where there is a valuation which shows that the learner has achieved and added value to the business and themselves. We believe that in a changing world of learning, the gaps are increasing. In the past, organizations relied on individual pioneers to manage their own learning transfer. You can always tell those pioneers in organization. They're the ones with arrows in their back and a face down in a gutter. We've been working in the area of learning transfer for 7 years to establish data for organizations to make judgments about whether learning is being implemented in their organizations. Our intention is now to produce a learning tool which enables individuals to become empowered achievers by being able to assess their capabilities and motivation to transfer their learning. In short, to become empowered achievers.